While people are complaining that people are taking stuff they should not take, those same people are saying, you need to stop looting. They're totally overlooking the fact that cops are beating people's asses in the street. They're totally overlooking that cops are abusing protesters, even peaceful protesters. Now, I won't say peaceful. I'll say nonviolent protesters. There's violent protesters. There's nonviolent protesters. As Reverend Barber explained to me today, a protest is never peaceful. Language can be violent, okay? But there's violent and there's nonviolent. It's nonviolent because you're not breaking shit and you ain't looting stuff, okay? There are protesters who aren't doing those things, and they're still getting their asses kicked. They're getting tased, they're getting shot with bean bags, and shot with stun guns and stun grenades, and hit with batons, and just basically there's a bunch of police abuse. There's a lot of police abusing citizens. So while you're sitting there defending cops, and while you're sitting up there defending Target, won't you defend fellow human beings who are in the street for a good reason? Like, hey, maybe we shouldn't kill black people and, willy-nilly, in broad daylight over $20. Like, maybe that's not a good thing to do. And maybe this is it. Maybe we need to stop this shit. Maybe we need to put our foot down on our government and say, we're tired of seeing people die. That's too much to ask. But we got the proof, Johnson.
Do you think there's any sensible police officer who believes their job is bludgeoning a peaceful person with a baton?
I just want to say that I never liked Cuomo. I should have set this up. Cuomo's full of shit. He's a bad Pacino. And I like Pacino, but I don't like Cuomo. I think he's horrible, and I think there's a bunch of saps and easy suckers who thought because he could go up on a press conference and say the most obvious thing, that somehow he'd be a good president, when he wouldn't be a good president. He wouldn't be good at anything. He's not a good governor, okay? He's not a good governor. Fucker cut Medicaid during a pandemic. But back to this. So people are complaining that police are batoning people upside the head, and Cuomo's denying it, saying, well, cops wouldn't do that. Cops wouldn't hit people upside the head. Cops would kill a man, slowly kill a man over 10 minutes. 4 cops did that. But now you're telling me you don't think cops would hit people in the head because they was tired and mad and frustrated or whatever, or because they didn't get none last night, or the soda machine wasn't working, or somebody put cream in their coffee and they like their coffee black. Like, you don't think there are cops that would hit somebody? We have them on film. Panini press forehead fucker. All right, I'm going to play this again. That's what I should have set up for you. Cuomo doesn't think it's possible cops are abusive.
Do you think there's any sensible police officer who believes their job is bludgeoning a peaceful person with a baton? See, it's that kind of incendiary rhetoric that it's not a fact. It's not a fact. It's not even an opinion. That is a hyper-partisan rhetorical attack. Police bludgeon peaceful protesters with batons for no reason. That's not a fact. They don't do that.
It is a fact. It is very much a fact. They do that. Tablet magazine reporter Armin Rosen, maybe he's lying, maybe he's making it up, maybe he's a figment of all of our imagination, Governor. He said, cops clubbed me and took my bike, this despite him wearing a helmet that said press. Oh, it's not a fact? They don't do that? Videos have been appearing on Twitter from protests in New York City after the past week showing police using batons on protesters. If all this is what it looks like, and based on eyewitness accounts from credible people and reporters, oh yeah, look at that. It sure appears to be what it looks like. There must be consequences for the police officers and the people that command and supervise them.
What these police officers are doing is not illegal. Just because they use their baton doesn't mean they didn't have a good reason to bludgeon them with the baton. Sometimes you have to let a motherfucker No, you mean business. Chris Hayes is 100% on point. He really is 100% on point here. I seen it. Okay. Atlanta. Keisha Lance Bottom, she just, like, they had to fire like 6 cops because they, like, busted out windows of, like, some college kids, you know, because they just wanted to. You know, cops do things. Cops will beat you because, they had a reason. They were bored, Johnson. Yeah, they were bored. They wanted to mix it up a little bit. Get the adrenaline rushing. Sometimes they hit you just because they want to see that face you make. You know, they like that. Obviously, Cuomo hasn't been around a lot of cops as a normal person. I had a friend who was handcuffed, taken behind a mall, and beat mercilessly. And I know it because I saw him right after it. Now, either he fell down 100 flights of stairs or the cops beat his ass. I know it. I've had cops threaten to beat me up. They didn't. I got lucky. But they really wanted to. They like, say something. Just say something. So, yeah, cops can be abusive, and they are abusive, and they are doing it, and you have film. What I would like for us to learn from this moment is that Cuomo's horrible. And anyone who ever talks to you about, Cuomo should replace Joe Biden, delete them from your friends list. Delete them from your friends list immediately. Mute them. Get away from them. They are idiots. They cannot be trusted. They should not have the right to vote. They have the right to vote, but they shouldn't. It should be rescinded for stupidity. But you can't do that. That's unconstitutional. Let's just hope that they somehow forget how to vote or where to go to vote or something. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got on Cuomo. There are people who are being abused by cops. I saw a lady get shot in the head with a beam, one of those things. I saw a lady who got shot in the stomach. I seen guys with bruises all over. They're beating up press. Like, they don't care. They just beating people's asses at this point. And then we got Trump flying in the National Guard. He wants people to get shot. It's not enough to just let people be beat. He wants them now to be shot with live rounds. Yeah. Your boy Trump. All you Trumpers out there. That's fun. Yeah, that's fun. Scumbags, man. It's not that every cop is abusive, but I'm pretty sure every cop knows an abusive cop. Put it that way, all right? So, all right, that's it. Tomorrow is Freedom Friday. Call up to the show tomorrow. Be here 10:30-ish. We're going to rock the mic, pass the mic around to the crew. Mic check. Let people call in and say what's on their mind. It's a great show. We'll be doing it tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Consider becoming a member of the Wolfpack and then do it. Because when you watch other channels, you know what happens? Or when you watch cable news. When you watch cable news, you're usually more confused than you were before you watched it. Because you know they're lying to you. You watch the Tim Black Show because I give it to you straight. Sign up today, become a member of the Tim Black Wolfpack, and you'll never have to wonder, hey, who's paying him? Because you are. All right. Follow me on patreon.com, Tim's Take Live. That's where you join. It's only $5. Starting at only $5 a month. That's a really good cup of this. One time a month. I'm worth it. Especially with the interviews I've been landing. I mean, Jesus. Watch the Tim Black Show and know what's going on. Go to patreon.com, Tim's Take Live. Join today.